Now, a Thunder Report from 1077, The Franchise.
Greetings, Thunder fans. Oklahoma City took care of business again on the home floor today. They've won 19 of their past 21 home games with a 93-75 victory over the Miami Heat. Russell Westbrook had a triple-double. 6 players were in double digits today for the Thunder as Oklahoma City won its 40th game of the season against 30 losses. Let's go to the postgame now. We'll hear from Russell Westbrook in a moment, but first up, Scott Brooks at the podium.
I thought it was a balanced attack on both ends of the floor. I thought we were moving the ball, a lot of open looks. Defensively, I thought the last game in the fourth quarter kind of piggybacked on this game. Defensively, we were good throughout the game. Take away the 10 offensive rebounds in the first half. I think they only ended up with 3 or 4 in the second half. But a lot of balanced scoring. Obviously, Ennis came back and had a great game. He gives you a threat down low consistently, and he rebounds the ball well. So I thought everybody rebounded, everybody defended, and we had a lot of good looks offensively.
Darnell Mayberry, Oklahoma. And beyond the numbers defensively, what'd you like about the way your team competed on that end?
Well, we took the challenge. Their backcourt is very good, and they were playing very good going into this game. And Wade is averaging, I think, 28, 29 points in the last 10 or 11 games. I thought we did a good job of guarding him, just making his shots and catches tough. And then Dragic, we didn't want to give him a lot of points in transition. I think we held him to 12 fast break points, and they were averaging over 20 the last 4 or 5 games. But I thought defensively our guards did a great job.
Andrew Gilman, Fox Southwest. Coach, it seemed as though you guys were ahead the whole game. They didn't make any big run at you, and that's been something, a lot of back and forth the last several games, home games and away. When it goes that well, does it give you the idea that, okay, we can duplicate this again and again? Does this seem like a game where you could duplicate it again and again?
Well, we try to duplicate effort every night, and that's the first and foremost thing that we go into every game. We got to match the intensity of what it takes to make an NBA game successful. But you're not going to lead from close to starting the game throughout the game a lot of times in the NBA. So you have to really focus on playing possession by possession, game by game, and that's what we've been doing. We've had some tough luck this year, but we've focused on just playing well while the guys were out there. And I thought Russell's done a great job of leading us in that category. Just making sure that we're all on the same page on both ends.
No Ibaka, no Collison tonight, but your 3, young 20s bigs all have nice nights. How encouraging is that?
Very good. Mitch almost had 10 rebounds himself, so it would have been all 3 bigs would have had 10 rebounds. They're big, they're strong, they're athletic. They can score around the basket. Mitch has a good feel. Got some things, obviously, to continue to work with all 3 of them on the defensive end, but offensively, they know how to play. Steven's doing a great job of picking things up as this season has gone on. But I like his ability to roll. I like Mitch's ability to be a playmaker up top. But Ennis has the ability to make buckets inside and outside.
If there's information out about this, I'm sorry I didn't get it, but what is Andre's status right now?
He twisted his ankle. We'll know more later on today or tomorrow.
Nick Thunder.me.com. Is there a particular benefit that you see to getting Ennis going early? Seems like that may have an impact on opposing defenses throughout the game when you get them going early.
Well, we like to establish getting all of our guys getting going early, and that comes off of the defensive end. Obviously, he has the ability to score around the basket, and we're implementing new sets by the day to figure out how to utilize his best post-ups, how he likes to catch them, and where he likes to catch it. Does he like to catch it on the move, or does he like to catch it with a diagonal pick or a cross screen or a rip screen? We just have to figure out as we see him play in games. But I think he's done a good job. Russell's done a good job finding them.
Scott, January 31st, you guys scored 74 points against the Grizzlies. Tonight's the first night, or today's the first day you haven't scored 100 since then. What's been the key to this incredible offensive run you guys have been on?
Making baskets, making transition points, We got a lot of moving players that can score. The guys that we brought in, obviously Ennis and DJ, those guys can score. Kyle and Steven, obviously they can make shots also, but we're playing well offensively. We've had some things that we wanted to do to start the season. Obviously things changed, but Russell and our guards are playing well. Our bigs are rolling. Our bigs are making plays and passing. We're passing the ball much better, I would say, the last, since January on. And obviously when you have more players to add to that offensive package, it helps.
That was a focus, I know, this summer and in training camp was to become a better spacing, better ball movement type of team, get more weak side stuff going. Do you feel like a lot of that stuff that you guys tried to put in, even with the new players that you have, do you feel like those things are finally kind of taking place on the court?
No, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, because none of those guys were here. We've throughout this season we're somewhat in scramble mode on a lot of nights and days in practice. So, but I just like what we're doing. Today wasn't a great offensive game, but we did move the ball well. We turned it over too much. That's been a little bit of an issue lately. But I like what we're doing. We just got to keep doing that and keep sharing the basketball and finding great shots.
Well, just keeping pressure. We did a good job of rebounding the basketball. Our two bigs did a great job of rebounding, and it led to us getting out of transition and getting some baskets.
You really got Ennis going early in this game. What impact do you think that has on opposing defenses when he starts to score quite a bit?
I mean, it's tough. It's tough for them. I think when he creates a problem inside and from the mid-range game as well, and did a great job of finishing today.
Not shut down way, but held him to 12. What was the key in doing that?
And just denying, making it tough for him. He got going early, but as a team, we did a good job of making him shoot tough shots.
Russ, this was the first game since January 31st when you guys didn't score 100 points. What's been the key, basically over a 2-month stretch, to sustain this type of offense?
I don't know. I mean, I just know we come out every night and try to play at a high pace and a high level and on both sides of the floor.
Russell Westbrook, who had 12 points, 17 assists, and 10 rebounds. Ennis Kenner led the 6 Thunder scorers in double digits with 27. Next up for Oklahoma City, the Lakers in town at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night. We'll be at Flint Restaurant inside the Colcourt Hotel with our pregame activities at 6 o'clock. We hope you'll join us. Thanks for watching this edition of the Franchise Thunder Report. I'm David Garrett for 1077 The Franchise.